Look, Monday night in the Terra do Sol residential area. A man identified as Breno was shot dead while working at Ceará Bolos, delivering cakes here. He stopped at a residence belonging to a relative of his, identified as Patrick. Patrick has a criminal record in the past. Patrick has been arrested several times, and Breno arrived to deliver the cake when he was surprised by men who shot Breno. Breno succumbed and died at the scene. Patrick, his wife, and daughter were shot, rescued, and taken to a hospital in the city of Bacabal. The crime took place on Monday night here. We're going to enter here, it's quite busy here, and Patrick's residence also has cameras that may have filmed the actions of the people who arrived here to take Breno's life here. There's a camera here that captures everything. It may have recorded everything the bandits' actions here. You can watch their arrival here, okay? The body there, Breno's body. And this house belongs to Patrick. Patrick was, look here, look, the window was full of bullets, the glass was broken. Look here, Patrick was hit, his wife and daughter were taken to one of the hospitals. Patrick has been living in this house here for about a month, look. And one of the houses here.
I live on Gomes Vidal. I don't know anything, guys. I was only informed now. Breno always came here. Breno is my nephew. He
Always came here, he
always came to eat. He came here for snacks every now and then. A good person. He didn't mess with anyone. He works in the, you gave an interview. That's it, that's it, but I don't know what happened, guys. More than a year and a bit, that's about it.
Who lived here in this house for so long?
My son, my daughter-in-law, and the 2 children. There was a child who was shot. That's it. They said a child was shot. I don't know, guys. I wasn't here. Breno didn't live here, but he always came here for snacks. Patrick, he was using this camera here. Record, yes, record. What?
Were you working as Patrick? You.
We're working with his wife, along with his wife. There at the bus station in Kaiparao, selling tickets. Where did you live? Near my house on Gomezidal. Breno lived on Gomezidal Street. Hope.
Yes. Breno's mother spoke to our team about her aunt, Breno's aunt, Bren's aunt, and Patrick's mother. Look at Patrick's mother. Look here. Patrick's house here. Patrick's, look. The window is full of bullets. Look here. And here's a blood stain here. The rented house. You can see. Look at the blood stain here. What's her name?
I don't know. Luana.
And the children?
Are Leticia. How old are they? 10 years old.
Look there, look. That's the situation. Patrick already has a criminal record for a crime he committed, Patrick. And that's the situation. The SAMU team is already here on site. Both Patrick's wife and his 10-year-old daughter have been rescued. According to reports, she was shot. And that's the situation. The military police are on site awaiting the arrival of the civil police. That was the first information our reporting team received. Well, we had information here that Sal had been shot here in Terra do Sol, and when the patrol arrived on site, they encountered an individual named Patrick, right, who was shot in the back, and his cousin, who was at his residence, right? According to reports, 2 individuals on a motorcycle, a tall motorcycle, a tall motorcycle, entered the man's residence and fired several shots, hitting his cousin, right, with 3 shots in the chest and abdomen, and he died at the scene. Patrick was hit in the back, was taken to the emergency room, and is on the operating table, right? There was also a child who was injured. It's not known if it was by glass shards, right, but shots hit the glass window, but she's the only one who isn't at risk of death. Well, Sim's wife, no, Patrick's wife, she left to accompany him. She wasn't hit, that's right, she left as a companion. Just now, the law of silence, right? That's right. Well, the information gathered here at the scene is just this one. There are two individuals. Well, they were here lying in wait, right? Waiting for an opportunity to enter the man's residence. Where was Patrick shot? His back, court, exactly. He's
Already been admitted to the hospital. That's it.
Exactly. According to his wife, who's there, he's on the operating table. At home, we found that there are .40 and 9mm pistols, right? We couldn't say for sure if both pistols belonged to the individuals or if just one and the other was with Patrick.
If there was an exchange.
Exactly. Patrick has a police record.
2, just for snacks, right? Exactly. Yes, exactly. According to information here, he works selling cakes, with a company here called Ceará Bolos, and he was selling them here in the Bella Vista area. When he was returning from the route, he stopped here at his cousin's house for snacks, right? There are cameras on the crime scene too, right? Now it's the police's part.
Yes. At the residence of the individual named Patrick, there's a camera here that will help solve this crime.
Where did the shot hit? The child. Do you have that information, Lieutenant?
No, we don't know if it was a gunshot or glass shards, right? Considering there's a glass window that was also hit.
Thank you very much. Nothing. Hello, the lieutenant's statement regarding this crime that happened here, and he's already providing more precise information. The information says Patrick's wife wasn't hit, she just accompanied him to the hospital, and the girl was injured, but it's unclear if it was from the glass window or the gunshot. But the girl is doing well and was taken to the hospital. And Patrick, according to reports, has already been taken to the operating room. Still on Monday night, Patrick and his wife and 10-year-old daughter were admitted here to the Bacabal Regional Hospital. According to information provided to our reporting team, the shot hit Patrick's daughter in the leg and arms. His wife doesn't know where, and he was shot in the back. According to information, he arrived here on a motorcycle. Both he and his wife and daughter arrived here on motorcycles. Also, police reports at the scene indicated a different caliber projectile. There may have been an exchange of gunfire between the two. There are also surveillance cameras at the house, but these images have not yet been passed on to either the civil or military police. As of midnight, before this article went to press, Patrick, his wife, and their daughter remained hospitalized here, admitted to the regional hospital in the city of Bacabal. Reporter Rai Lima for TV Miram, M.